Hello everyone, PallyTime here, and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. We are in the middle of our deep dive for the Elite Tauren Chieftain, and this build is my favorite one that we are showcasing. This one is all about area of effect, whether that be bringing AoE heals to your team with Prog Rock, or damaging everyone around you with Echo Pedal. We even have the AoE damaging ultimate in this match too. It is so much fun, and really with ETC's ultimate, you have that flexibility. If your team already has a strong front line, go take this into the off lane and you can have a great time with it with stage dive, or if they need you there in the thick of things, just pick up Mosh Pit like normal. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to check out the rest of our deep dives, check out the playlist down in the video description. Until next time, I hope you guys enjoy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Volskaya Foundry today. The friendly team, the Elite Tauren Chieftain, Ground Muradin, Tassadar, Alexstrasza, and Tychus. The enemy team, Uther, Vala, Abathur, Artanis, and Diablo. We're going to be taking Prog Rock at level 1, not only allowing me to heal for more, but being more supportive for my team at the same time. My setup in this game is going to be a little bit more bruisery than what you may be used to with normal ETCs. Let's just go ahead and lock that guy down right there. Because we have a Ground Muradin on our team, he's going to be kind of our main tank. And I, as ETC, am going to focus on soaking the off lanes as well as kind of being the global presence for our team in this match. With stage dive at level 10, we can be pretty much anywhere on the map on a moment's notice. And with certain talents, we can lower the cooldown of that ability quite substantially. It is very important that I focus on region globes early on in this match, and with an Abathur in lane, that does become a little easier to do because no one's going to be contesting me. I'll go ahead and just wait right here in this bush just in case Artanis is rotating up. But, oh, there's a globe. Give it here. Thank you. Enemy team backed up quite a lot. Not sure where they ran off to. We'll rotate back up to top and just keep doing this. Friendly team is slightly ahead on XP as the entirety of the enemy team moves down to the bottom lane. It looks like they might be trying to double soak their lanes right now with Abathur, potentially. I've always had a kind of a hard time doing that. I feel like Abathur doesn't have enough damage to really clear the lane out, quite like a Nazebo or a Zul might or a Kael'thas might, typical dual soaker characters. I'm very, very blessed for this, though, because it's allowing me to collect all of the region globes in lane very, very easy. We're only 1 minute and 40 seconds into this match, and we're looking at 7 region globes already. That is fantastic. We're going to slide through to the other side of Diablo, locking him down into position with our Q ability. That is Power Slide, straight line skill shot, and makes ETC slide along that path, stunning anyone in its way, in his way. We're going to pick Speed Metal at level 4, which is basically every time I use an ability, I'm also going to get a boost of movement speed. It brings us up to 120, which is the same, actually a little bit less than mount speed. I think 120 is actually Lunara's base movement speed when you average it all together. Top lane's looking pretty good still, pretty chill up here. We'll just keep on soaking. This will bring me up to 11 region globes. And I'll just let those continue to stack up. Enemy team did try to push out there, but Vala got caught. Ground Muradin stunned in front of the towers, too. That could have been potentially a little bit worse. I'm kind of hoping they kill this mage soon. Come on, you can do it. Ah. Okay, I'll wait. Good. Mage is leading the charge. I love that. I'll sit right here for my... This is the chillest region golem collection I have ever had. This is fun. I like this. I can get used to this, bro. I'm going to break my record by like 5-10 minutes. The enemy team is pushed up quite hard here. Can we slide in? Trying to focus Uther, but unfortunately the damage is just not there. Remember, this is effective. Oh god, good swap. That was a 1v4 there at the end as the top hat from Abathur made that even less in my favor. The friendly team pinging some camps now. I think that's a good idea. That was a pretty early death, so we're going to be back up on the map very, very soon. We do see Tychus and Tassadar focusing down the mercenary camp on our top left side. Enemy team only at 20% charge right now, and XP is nearly identical for both teams. We're both going to be hitting level 7 here pretty rapidly. At level 7, I pick up Echo Pedal. It does increase damage to minions, monsters, and mercenaries, but it's basically just going to radiate AoE damage around ETC every time I use an ability. Go ahead and stun those guys against the wall there. I did want to kind of boop that Uther back a little bit more, but I will settle for just chasing this Diablo away. Ball in a bit of a bad spot. We'll lock her down with a power slide, and there we go. The friendly team does finish her off. Very good heal bar, Alexstrasza. I really wanted that region globe right there. I'm kind of sad I didn't get it. And while we have a bit of a numbers advantage, Fox was thinking the same thing. I was just going to dip up here and try to get another globe. This damage that we're radiating, that is our Echo Petal, and it does add up, especially if you're committing to sitting in a wave for a minute. You can actually clear them pretty quickly. In our last video for ETC, we focused on the pinball wizard combo where you slide in and then use your face melt to deal bonus damage. And while that setup is good at clearing out lanes, I feel like it commits too much of my cooldowns for that purpose. Whereas with Echo Petal, I still feel like I can hold on to my Q, I can hold on to my W and use them when I feel like I need to use them to help my team, and not just use them for a little bit of extra damage. Speaking of which, we do take over the objective, and I was hoping we could bully this guy. Nice. I was hoping we could bully him a little bit more. Now, while my team is doing this, I am going to back up to the top lane, try to boop these guys back, and maybe get this mercenary camp up to the wall. We do not have Mule coming out from Abathur, so every bit of siege damage we do will stick. That's fantastic, especially on a map that is so focused on pushing. Now, for this setup, I am going to go stage dive, and I'm going to try to play opposite of my team as much as I can. At the end of the day, I am a PvE enjoyer. That's a stun. And this allows ETC to be a global threat around the map. It also allows ETC to potentially get out of some sticky situations. Say, for instance, the enemy team was rotating up on us too fast and we got worried. We could bail out of this situation pretty easily. I'm just going to dodge any potential swaps there. And if my team does need me to re-engage, like right now, we can. Hello! Everyone we land on is going to be substantially slowed. We're going to use Face Melt to push ETC out of position there and push Uther out of position there and secure that kill. My final region globe has appeared. Yes, now our level 1 quest is done. And every time we press our E ability, we're also going to be healing all allies nearby us as well. I have always loved Prog Rock. It's been in the game since the alpha, although it has gone through a few iterations since then. Let's see if Tastar will come over here and help me with this little project that I have lined up. I don't want to start it until I have some backup, just because of how precarious my positioning is here. Vala nearby. Maybe we think about rotating in on that. We're also seeing the monstrosity from Abathur come out. Let's just kill that. Let's get it out of there. I interrupted her ult. Very close, Tass. Very close. Hey, that's what I like to see. I'm going to go ahead and just do a full back here, and then we'll go up to the top lane and defend against this push. We have plenty of time to answer to that. The friendly team is starting to pull ahead on XP just a little bit here. As the enemy team reaches level 11, we're almost at that next talent tier. Wow. This would have been a great mosh game. Other than Divine Storm, it would have been a great mosh game. We are just going to slide right in, start soaking this. And Encore is still a phenomenal pickup for this build, because every time we knock back someone with our Face Melt, it's also going to be lowering the cooldown of our heroic ability. Now, Stage Dive only has a 75-second cooldown, but we can lower it substantially just by booping people around in team fights. So, for instance, if our team was to continue to move in here and it looked like we wanted to take that building, all I have to do is keep looking at this on the minimap, stage dive in, and then start using my W to then get more stage dive procs. It's also going to leave a little speaker down, and this speaker gives you cooldown reduction as well. It's going to knock people back a second time. Because the objective's going to be up top, I'm immediately running to the bottom lane. I'll ult in when... Oh, I'm ulting in now. Never mind. Hello! Vala on the other side of this. Got him. Pushing back. He did not drop turret, so we will take that. And I knew I could go around that corner, but my range would be a little bit reduced. That just comes with feeling like... That just comes with time on ETC. You just get kind of used to how far your power slide can go, even around terrain. I'm going to stand on point. That's my job, and I will do it. Hands off the keyboard, boys. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Say hello to your families for me. Don't forget to tell them you love them. Life's short. Like, seriously. I'm serious. If you take anything away from this video, well, pretty engaging. 3-level lead right now as our team's moving towards middle. Looks like the enemy team not responding to me up here at all. I got 10 seconds on my stage dive. I'm going to stay here. Hopefully Tychus can make it out. Oh, Ground Murd and in a bit of trouble, surrounded by many players. Here's the stage dive coming in. Hello. Where you going, bud? Where you going? Where are you off to? Can I come with you? Can I come with you? Take me with you, please. Come on. We're at 92% charge on that top objective as the friendly team hits level 16. We're going to be picking up aggressive shredding. Now, this one is scary because Showstopper is usually relied on for ETCs to engage with confidence. I wouldn't say effectively, but with confidence. It's going to reduce damage taken by quite a lot. However, this is going to reduce the cooldown of my guitar solo, which means I can keep Echo Pedal up longer. I don't want to drive this. I'm protesting. I'm leaving. It just means that I can keep my AoE damage up for substantially longer. Let's cut off the Uther here and try to keep him in play. We missed that power slide by just a little bit, and we do get swapped out there. But Ground Murden jumping back in. He is stunned. We're continuing to heal our team up with that pulsing damage. We'll interrupt his knockback into the wall so our healer can move away. And then we'll stun these guys right in that AoE before I lost my cursor. Stage dive to catch the Diablo, who's already dead. Okay, now I need to get my cooldown back off. AoE here. Great damage on this. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and leave. Try to keep soaking XP. Bottom lane has a juicy wave for the taking. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to reduce my cooldown any more. Sorry, don't be. Doing great. We'll push this in. Top lane's looking great for taking too, although they're going to have a hard time leaving that. But look how much damage my Echo Pedal's just passively doing. 2 ticks, like just pressing my E, which I'm doing all the time anyway. And then auto-attacking reduces the cooldown of my E too. Look at this. We're just pulsing damage out all the time. It really does allow you to clear waves quite quickly with this setup once you get it going. There is a fight happening in the middle area. That doesn't matter to me. We're going to keep standing here until our stage dive is ready to go again. Although it looks like my team's doing great. I got this. I got this. Come on. Come on. Perfect. They are on core right now, but I don't know with how much confidence. There's only one member of the enemy team down. The monstrosity is pushing them back. Notice I'm just checking this over and over, but I'm never leaving my lane when I don't have to. I'm making sure I get as much soaking here as possible, and I'm making sure that ETC is always attacking to lower our guitar hero cooldown. So I didn't need to commit to that. I got like a full level of soak and got a tower down here in the bottom lane for my team while they were pressuring the core. So much fun. I love this setup. We'll go ahead and jump in up top right now. Hello! Vala is very slowed. Let's follow that up with a power slide, knock her back into my team, and finish taking her down. Now, I don't want to jump into the tower range too much here, unless my team is diving in. We do have a turret on the ground, which is going to be soaking up some tower shots. I'm just going to move to the other side here and start to get my Echo Pedals down. Okay. All right. Settle down, boys. Settle down. We're good. We're good. We're good. Hold on. Up, armor. Slide. All right. Never punish. I almost had my stage dive back up too, just in case I really, really needed to bail. Speaking of which, we're going to go back to the base right now, upgrade our crowd pleaser, and get ready to use it. Diving in on everyone again. We're going to deal even more damage and provide even more of a slow to everyone here. We take down Vala, stopping her in her tracks. Drop down the second knockback to keep Diablo engaged in this fight even more. And now that everyone is taken down, we can take down the core. This is our second time recording this video because we won the last game too fast. At least I got to talk about all of the talents this time. I think this build is so underrated, especially if you already have another frontline on your team. I really, really love the varied playstyles of ETC, and it makes me sad to see his build so cemented in the meta right now. Get out there and try new things. This build is so fun. 29% of our team's time on point, and I wasn't even touching my keyboard. Look at that. Talents we went for in today's game. Prog Rock at level 1 into Speed Metal at 4, Echo Pedal into Stage Dive, and then Encore to reduce the Stage Dive cooldown, Aggressive Shredding to reduce the Echo Pedal and Prog Rock cooldown, and also maintain that speed buff even more. And then at level 20, I went for Crowd Pleaser. It gives a bigger area and a bigger slow, making it easier to land. There's a 2.75 second channel time for this Stage Dive, which can be very difficult at times. But any of the level 20s are fine on ETC. If ETC gets to level 20, his win rate goes up by literally like 10 to 15%. Like, it's crazy how strong all of his 20s are. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. We'll be back again with one more kind of experimental look at ETC to see if we like it.